Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
We here at Mermaid know what you need, and it's a good night's sleep. And right now, you can get it for less at our clearance center. You can save up to 50% on Tempur-Pedic, Nectar, Stearns & Foster, and many more.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TVFCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
This portion of Mixed Morning sponsored by All Safe Storage. Ed Brown, All Safe Storage in Cleveland for over 35 years with 5 locations. And listen, all of their facilities are equipped with video surveillance and an electronic gate for all your storage needs. And those 5 locations in Cleveland, All Safe Storage online at allsafetn.com. A check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, 12 minutes after 8.
The red, white, and blue tag sale going on now at Mermaid's Lee Highway Clearance Center. $4.99, $9.99, and $14.99, including Tempur-Pedic. But hurry before they're gone.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 90 and a low of 63 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 88 and a low of 63. Mostly cloudy during the day on Wednesday with a high of 84. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 69 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Well, it's one of our longtime friends, Scottie Mayfield, Mayfield Dairy, on the final day of National Ice Cream Month. Scottie, good morning.
That's right.
How are you?
I'm doing good, doing good.
Well, I kept seeing you all over television. You're talking to everybody, Julie and James and Chip. I said, well, what about us?
We saved the best for last.
That's a political answer. I guarantee you. Scottie, my goodness, it's so great to see you. Let's talk about how this 100th anniversary has been going.
Well, it's really kind of hard to believe, but it is real. 100 years of ice cream at Mayfield, and we took birthday cake, which is our. We already have that as a flavor, and we put it in this special carton. And the great thing about this carton is actually the back. Oh, it really does give you. My grandfather started milking cows in 1910. He bought 45 Jersey cows, And then in 23, and in 1910, the name of the company was actually Live Oak Farms.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
We have a few milk bottles with Live Oak Farms on them. Not very many of those left. And then in the early 20s, he built a pasteurized milk plant in Athens, which was a big deal. Changed the name to Mayfield Creamery because the primary reason for the plant was to get cream to make ice cream. And he bought there was an ice cream company in Athens called Union Ice Cream, and he bought them, and in the contract, you know, he got a freezer, he got a truck, he got 2 horses and 2 wagons and all this equipment. And I forgot to bring, but I've got a metal can that's about 10 inches in diameter and maybe 30 inches tall. It's a 5-gallon metal can, and he would make the ice cream in that, cap it, and then put ice and salt around it, just like homemade ice cream, and keep it for a week before he would actually serve it. And my grandmother used to tell a story about him doing that, building up an inventory for the 4th of July, and he went downtown, and she said at 3 o'clock, here he comes home. And I thought, man, something's wrong. And he had sold out. And it was one of the first really successful things that he had done off the farm. And she said, we stayed up late counting the pennies and nickels and dimes, you know. So that was really good. And then it talks about my uncle creating a zip open, the old square carton that zips open. He invented that.
Really?
And then Time magazine in '81, it really wasn't a contest, okay? The introduction of this article about ice cream said, what you need to understand is Mayfield ice cream's the best ice cream in the world, and then it talks about Ben & Jerry's and whatever. But what they had done is they had gotten their Time magazine writers in various cities to go and ask people about ice cream. And this writer in Atlanta called in and said, you know, everywhere I go, everybody says this is the best ice cream in the world. And so that's where that came from, you know, right. And so we'd only been in Atlanta with ice cream for 4 years.
And at that time, Time magazine was the authority.
Big time. Oh, yeah, it was right. And what's really interesting about that particular magazine, the front cover of it is ice cream, but inside the magazine they covered the royal wedding. Oh. So it was a huge sale.
Charles and Diana.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So everybody got that magazine.
Oh,
so
man.
That was really big.
That's a great point. So that was July, I guess, of '81.
Yeah.
Because that's when they got married,
right.
Yeah.
So anyway, and then 1994, we opened the Visitor Center in Athens, which was really a big deal, I think.
Yep.
And then what I think is fun on here is they talk about, we put on here, in 2003, we introduced snow cream.
Yep.
Well, snow cream, Jane Burns in North Carolina actually created snow cream. I mean, well, we all created it in our backyard back in the day, you know, when it was snow and Mom would make snow cream. But she made it, and she registered the name.
Really?
And so I knew her, and she called me and said, you need to make this, and we talked and everything, and finally I said, okay, we have to pay for the name Moose Tracks. And I said, we'll pay you whatever we pay for Moose Tracks. I don't even know what it is. Well, that's what we'll do. And we agreed to that. And holy smoke, the first year we had it, it was the #1 seller in December.
Was it really?
Yeah.
In December?
It was so new and so different and so fun. And it is it's not really ice cream, but it's homemade snow cream, you know, and it's a great vanilla flavor, and people love it. I mean, we still have it today. It's probably slipped in its sales, but I mean, since then we've got Moose Tracks, we've got all these different flavors that compete against it. It's probably 7th or 8th, and then 23 is 100 years.
100 years, drawn by Scottie Mayfield Dairy. So what's the biggest seller as far as ice cream is concerned?
Well, you know, it's vanilla's #1.
Is it?
We have I think 3 or 4 different vanillas, vanilla bean, homemade vanilla. But when you add them all together, and you know, we used to just have vanilla, our signature vanilla, which I think is still our best flavor.
Yep.
But then along came Breyers, and they had vanilla beans. So my cousin David developed our vanilla bean.
Really?
And then here comes Bluebell, who's got a homemade vanilla. So, okay, well, it's a little heavier and it's a little different, so we did a homemade vanilla. So anyway, but you add all those 3 vanillas together, it's about 30%.
Really?
And then you get down to, I would say, chocolate, Moose Tracks, and butter pecan are kind of tied for second. I mean, it really varies, but and they'll be at about 10%. So all of a sudden, 4 flavors, and you got 60% of everything you sell.
Wow.
Which is amazing, you know. And then it keeps trickling down. I started to bring you mint chocolate chip because it's one of our better, I mean, almost every flavor's got chocolate in it. I mean, not all of them, but it's a big deal.
You've told me over the years about vanilla that you and others and me and all, we pile stuff on it.
Oh, yeah. I think that a lot of people, when they eat vanilla, that's not the end result. I had a birthday last week, and so we had a birthday party with our children and grandchildren yesterday, and we had cake and vanilla ice cream. I mean, that's kind of goes together. But a lot of times this time of year, a lot of people really enjoy vanilla ice cream and fresh strawberries, blueberries. We're beyond strawberries, but peaches, blueberries, because when we put fruit in ice cream and we freeze it hard enough to get it to the store and get it to your home, this fruit's like a rock. I mean, it's like an ice cube would be a better description. I mean, it's edible, but it's hard. And so most of our fruit flavors, we variegate. Our peaches and cream, which is a new flavor this year, it's got a variegate in it. So it's not that hard, icy flavor that sometimes you get if you put a whole strawberry or whatever in there.
What's your birthday?
When's my birthday? 26th, the last Wednesday.
I'm July 4th.
Are you really?
You and I, and how appropriate, you and I share a birthday month, but how appropriate that you would have a birthday in National Ice Cream Month. That's pretty appropriate, Scotty.
Well, I've told her, I think July birthday babies are Thanksgiving babies.
But yeah.
I mean, if you do the math, we're Thanksgiving babies.
We're joined by Scottie Mayfield. Mayfield Dairy celebrating on this final day of July the 100th anniversary of Mayfield Ice Cream. And, you know, I was talking with Angie Melhorn. I mean, you guys, Mayfield's been celebrating in Atlanta. Had a huge event in Atlanta, I understand.
We've had a number. I think that we had one on the 20th. We've had some Braves events. We've had a number of events in Atlanta. We had we started having events in June, you know, and we had an event in Athens, and our visitor center's been going strong. It was so funny. We had this big event in Atlanta, and the people that helped us put it on had bought and painted picnic tables, and they'd painted them, of course, yellow, and they had umbrellas and everything. And Angie asked them, "What are you going to do with all this stuff?" "Well, we really just had it for today. Do you all want to keep it?" "Well, yeah." So it's all at the visitor center.
Yeah. Donna does a tremendous job up there.
Oh, she does, and she's got a great crew. But quite frankly, it's pretty fun to serve ice cream.
You know what? And that's the thing. Talking about ice cream, I've never seen someone frown. You see a lot of smiles, and that's really the bottom line here, Scotty. It makes people happy, doesn't it?
It really does. And I feel lucky that my grandfather got us started in this, and then my uncle and my father come along, and their focus was to really make great ice cream. I mean, my uncle thought all we needed was vanilla and chocolate. I mean, he really didn't think we needed a lot of flavors. But if you make great vanilla and you make great chocolate, it's pretty easy to add, you know, cookies and pieces of candy and different ingredients to it to make it a little bit of a variety, if you will.
Certainly so. Well, Scottie, congratulations to you. Everybody at Mayfield, you're just, as I always say, one of the iconic brands, not only in this area, but all over, as you said, all over the world, as Time Magazine proclaimed.
Well, we have a lot of people that work very hard to make it really great.
And those dairy farmers are so important.
Yeah, and they're our owners now.
I know.
That's really cool. Yeah,
Dairy Farmers of America.
Yes, yes.
What a wonderful, wonderful thing. Congratulations also, Mary Williams, the general manager up there. And again, Scottie, I really appreciate you coming in this morning.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for the ice cream.
All right.
Scottie Mayfield, we're celebrating, and we have been celebrating the 100th anniversary of Mayfield Ice Cream. Don't forget, as always, Mayfield will be at our duck race on Saturday for the first time ever, Saturday, August 12th. Now, Mayfield is very, very busy. They've got a lot of events, and they got things happening that day. So if you want, listen closely, if you want the free Mayfield ice cream at the Mix 1041 Great Cleveland Duck Race, Saturday, August 12th at Greenway Park, you need to come between 11 and 1 o'clock. So Mayfield will be out there with the sampling van from 11 until 1. And we'll come, well, we got a little Taylor Swift for you right now. Scottie wanted to hear Taylor, I understand. All right, Mix 1041, good morning.
I have this thing where I get...
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
829. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to Melissa Woody at the Cleveland Bradley County Chamber of Commerce. Also, Pastor Brian Shaw is celebrating his birthday today. Music pastor at Mount Olive. Abby Sears is celebrating today. Her family wishes her a happy birthday today. She is a special ed teacher at Bradley Central and then serves alongside her husband Tucker at Mount Olive Student Ministry. Chris Ware is also having a birthday today. Richard Jackson is celebrating as well. He is a counselor at Walker Valley High School. Misty Allen at Misty Allen State Farm celebrating her birthday today. My friend Wanda Pico also having a birthday. Harvey Thomas Haggard is 77 today. His daughter sent that in to us. She says he is currently battling cancer and asks everyone to pray for him today. That's Harvey Thomas Haggard, 77. James Herman Collins is 22 today. That is from Dad, Mom, and Caitlin Jewell. Kylie Lawson is 5 years old today. She is headed to kindergarten at Michigan Avenue. She loves mermaids, unicorns, and the movie Tangled. Beecher and Lola Hunter, they are celebrating their wedding anniversary today. And then Ryan Lowe is having a birthday today. The birthday wish says he is a great dad, husband, and son. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipets mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com. or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true. You can call Ken Do at 423-381-3427.
All right, good morning, everybody. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. And tell you what, let's get a check of the streets.
This traffic report is...
Nope, let's get a check of the streets right here. Back over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, but just a reminder that Inman Street at Church Street is going to be closed beginning today for this week as they are doing road work in that area. So be aware of that if you're headed downtown Cleveland. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipets mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys will check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
The Town Squire excited about turning.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Prescription drugs can be expensive, but there's a solution. Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits can save you money on your prescription drugs. With access to free generics, discounted brand name medication prices, and a team of healthcare providers who work with you to find the most affordable options, you can rest easy knowing you're getting the best deal. Say goodbye to the stress and financial burden of expensive healthcare and medication costs. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates pharmacy benefits can save you money on your prescription drugs. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable health care for all.
Why rain on come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and the car business is back. Inventory's back, discounts are back, and interest rates are down. Cleveland Ford even has trade-in assistance cash available, so hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because now is the time to buy.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. June is Men's Health Month. Being aware of your health and engaging with your primary care provider is the first step in regaining control of your health to enjoy a happier and healthier life. Heart disease is the most common cause of death in men in the United States. Know the symptoms and check your risk factors. Take a proactive approach to control what you can, such as establishing a primary care provider, exercising daily and eating a healthy diet, managing your diabetes, blood pressure, and cholesterol, and quitting smoking. This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. For more information about vascular disease, visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call them at 423-602-2750 to be evaluated. No referral is needed, and appointments are within 1 week.
Hardee's Double Deals pack double the charbroiled beef and melty cheese. Choose a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Hey, who doesn't love a great deal?
We all do, right? It's great to save money. We here at Mermaid know what you need, and it's a good night's sleep. And right now you can get it for less at our clearance center. You can save up to 50% on Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Nectar, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and many more. You can get an adjustable base for as little as $199, or assorted headboards for only $99 each.
But only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
Town Road off 25th Street in Cleveland at the factory. Mermaid Mattress, also Stewart Road, that second location in Cleveland, and online anytime at Mermaid. The all new, by the way, thanks to Kristen Davis, the all new mermaid.com.
Now is the time to save big. $400 off select Stearns & Foster, $500 off on the new Tempur-Pedic mattresses, going on now during our summer savings event at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 90 and a low of 63 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a high of 88 and a low of 63. Mostly cloudy during the day on Wednesday with a high of 84. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 71 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Well, the Braves won a slugfest yesterday afternoon, 8-6 over the Milwaukee Brewers in Atlanta. And remember, Braves Sunday games are on 99.1 FM. Braves will host the Angels tonight. Game 1 of the series. First pitch tonight, 7:20 right here on Mix 104.1. Going to be a good series with the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. I'll be right here, Mix 104.1 tonight, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Of course, all the baseball fans getting ready for the trade deadline. Baseball trade deadline is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Should see a flurry of more deals been happening, but should see some more of them coming up. Chris Boucher won the NASCAR race at Richmond Sunday. You heard that on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, presented by Dale's Heating and Air. If you're a member of the Cleveland Noonday Rotary Club, I'll be there tomorrow moderating a discussion with the local high school football coaches. Damon Floyd of Bradley Central High School. Also, of course, Drew Akins of Walker Valley. And the new coach, the rookie in Cleveland, Chandler Tigard, the new Cleveland High School football coach. And hey, Fruit Loops, are we doing that live on Mix TV? Is that what I understand?
If you say so, boss.
So it's not on your schedule?
No.
I've only told you 10 times, so why would you know?
No clue.
You know, you may want to learn how to, first of all, learn how to write and then write it down. How about that? Apparently he's one of those mornings. All right, it is 21 for the hour. Coming up, a man who's announced his retirement as the chief of Bradley County Fire and Rescue, Shawn Fairbanks, in a moment.
Are you interested in making a career change?
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee. Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air.
That's over 15 million minutes of providing you with up-to-date information.
As we say good morning to you with local and state news, Mix 1041.
Crews are working an accident on the interstate, I-75 northbound. Sports coverage.
Cleveland High School Blue Raiders on Mix 1041.
Today's best mix of music.
Hi, this is Sia.
Hi, it's Harry Styles.
We've been doing all this late night talking. This is Mix 1041.
And a little mischief from our cast of on-air personalities. I was available all day yesterday. I don't know why.
Reginald predict a snowstorm heading in.
Yeah. I think it was better off not running weather.
Austin.
Whoa, hello.
But most importantly, we are celebrating 30 years of creating community.
From all of us at WCLE, thank you.
Thank you for listening to us all these years.
We welcome you to join us in the celebration.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
You're watching Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
This Mixed TV interview is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Visit us online at wholesalesupply.us.
We're on MixedTV.tv, and here's a guy who he's announced his retirement as Bradley County Fire and Rescue Chief, Shawn Fairbanks. And now they say the announcement said nearly 30 years. How close was it?
I'm at full-time 29 years right now, but volunteer time and all, I've put in 33 years with Bradley County.
Shawn, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
And so why now? What prompted all this?
Years.
Yeah, that's right.
I've had a lot of friends before me. Started full-time back in 1994, and a lot of people since then that I started out with have retired and stuff. They said it's great. Won't be nothing like it, so you'll enjoy it. We're going to give it a try. I still feel young, so I don't know what my next endeavor will be, but there'll be something out there that, I'll continue to be in the workforce, but it's time to pass the torch of the Bradley County position and let some great folks take that and have at it. But yeah, 33 years, volunteer time and all with Bradley County, but 29 full-time. And our wonderful Tennessee Consolidated Retirement System allows you to use sick time toward your vacation or toward your retirement. So I'm able to cash some of that in and check out at 29 years.
We're joined by Shawn Fairbanks, Bradley County Fire and Rescue Chief, who has announced he is retiring effective August 25th. When you think about your time, not just as chief, but over the last 30 years somewhat, what sticks out of there are a few things that come to your mind you really think about?
There's so much that will come back at different times, and that was something when sitting in my office and I did the interview with Grant from the Cleveland Daily Banner. Calls started popping into my mind, and all the people that I've met, whether good or bad, over the years, because not everybody was happy to see you when you showed up. I've had a hand in a lot of stuff with this county, in this region, as far as the fire department, the EMS division, the law enforcement side of things. In the Cleveland Daily Banner article I did, it talks about, I went to SWAT medic school. I was running with the SWAT teams, helping with medical on those calls. I was part of the 10th Judicial Drug Task Force from 2008 to 2015. I worked 2 full-time jobs during that time.
Wow.
And those cover Bradley, Polk, McMinn, and Monroe. So seen a lot over the years, done a lot over the years. My very first big catastrophe type call was the I-75 disaster.
I was just doing some math in my mind, 1990 up here.
Yeah, that was, I was still a senior in high school. The nothing funny about that call, but something that I didn't find out till like a year ago. My mom, she worked at Charleston Hosiery at the time when it was over here off of Raider. And she said when she heard about the I-75 disaster and this big pileup, and I was out in the fire department in Charleston, she said she kind of breathed a sigh of relief and thought, good, my son is in school. But actually the fire department had called the school, and there was actually a teacher on the fire department there, and he said, hey, go get Shawn, get him out and tell him come on.
Wow.
So I said, I'm not supposed to leave for calls. So I went to the office and checked, and they there's something big on the interstate, you need to leave. And I'm like, well, so when I pulled out and seen the mushroom cloud up toward Charleston from Bradley High School, I was up there for like 13 hours fighting fire and working, and when my mom found out, she goes, well, that was a fail. Yeah. So she thought that her baby boy was at school, but I was actually on the side of the interstate working that call.
Wow. Of course, a story that made national news at that time. We're joined by Shawn Fairbanks. You talk about the wonderful men and women of Bradley County Fire and Rescue. What are you leaving behind when you think of your team?
That is something that I actually got emotional about talking to my guys, because it was hard the first time to announce that retirement. It got to the date and it was hard to come out, because it is your life that I've lived for so long. But I told them I would put my guys up against anybody in any fire department. They train well, they train hard, they train constantly, and when it shows when they're on that call. They perform well, and I'm so proud of them, and they have made my life easy as the chief. We will continue to have that same carry right on through. Jeff Stewart will be stepping in as the interim chief on August the 25th. Me and Jeff, I've had him working for me as my deputy chief for probably 4 years now, so it's kind of been this is what you do here, this is what you do there, and he's a great guy. He's going to be wonderful at this job, and if Mayor Davis decides to step him on into the normal position of fire chief, it'll be a great decision. He's loved and liked by all the guys and gals of Bradley County Fire, and I'm not worried about the continuation of it. He's going to be good for that department.
Well, Shawn Fairbanks, Shawn, and one thing I've said even this morning is that you have been so good to, when something happens, to come on the air with us, to tell us about it, to be very transparent with the public. So on behalf of our stations, thank you for that. That was extremely informative.
Well, thank you. Me and Dwayne, I was getting a little mini interview out in the lobby from Dwayne. We were talking about that, and Dwayne was thanking me for the same thing. But I want to thank you all because it informs our community. When I called in and said, "Hey, I need the air," it was never a problem, and I want the folks of Cleveland and Bradley County to know that Mix 104 cares about this community, and that whenever I called and said I need the air, I was on within a couple of seconds, and we were able to say, this is where we're at, this is what we're doing. Stay out of the area if you can, because it's just backing up, and it really is a big help, and you all keep the community informed. And if I see something on the side of the road, I'll call in just for old time's sake.
Please.
And tell you what it is.
Please. Now, does Jeff know to do this?
We're going to pass all these numbers to Jeff, and we'll let him carry that torch.
Make sure and send me his cell. Okay,
I will.
We'll stay with it.
We're not going to let him escape this.
I know, Shawn. Look, buddy, and you know, mostly what we've done with you is very serious, but it's also been a lot of fun to deal with you, and I can't wait to hear. As I told you off there, you're too young to you know, as George Jones saying, I don't need no rocking chair.
No, not
so
yet.
So I look forward to the future for you, buddy.
Thank you, Steve.
God
Thank
bless
you, Bridget. Appreciate y'all.
God bless you, Shawn. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Shawn Fairbanks, ladies and gentlemen, announced his retirement as Bradley County Fire and Rescue Chief, and we'll come right back with more. A little music for you up next.
This is Thomas Williams.
Good morning. I hope you have a marvelous Monday ahead, and at least here's some good news as we look at our muggy meter on this marvelous Monday is we're not in the orange category today, tomorrow, or Wednesday. So you may have noticed by the end of the day yesterday, the humidity wasn't quite as bad as what we had on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of last week. So that humidity started to drop yesterday, and we're going to see it continue to drop today and kind of bottom out tomorrow. Now on Wednesday, it'll start to climb back up again, but still in that humid category instead of the very muggy category. That returns though as we look to Thursday, Friday, and even into this upcoming weekend. Now with more moisture in the air, we're also going to see the latter half of the week, our rain chances go back up again. So dry today, tomorrow, a couple of isolated showers and storms possible on Wednesday, but certainly getting that scattered activity coming into play Thursday and Friday. And even some of those scattered storms are going to still be with us for your weekend as well. Those chances going down just a little bit compared to Thursday and Friday. Now, during that period of time where we do have very muggy air, because we will have greater rain chances and greater cloud cover, we're going to see our highs staying lower, so we don't really have to worry about that triple-digit heat index during the work week, even with those super humid conditions. Now, today it'll still be hot this afternoon, 93 degrees. Our normal this time of year is 91, so just a couple of degrees above normal. Overall, I would say today, tomorrow, really pretty seasonable, upper 80s to low 90s as far as your Monday highs. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're below what's normal in the 80s, and then that heat returns as we look ahead to your upcoming weekend. Now outside right now, we have a combination of 60s to low 70s. The warmest spot is the city of Chattanooga at 73 degrees, 70 in Dalton, 63 right now in Murphy. Murphy, you may be in the upper 50s by tomorrow morning, so we will have some cooler air in place for tonight into tomorrow morning. But first, let's all just enjoy this great Monday. Sunny skies for your Monday. A little bit of that valley fog is still going to be with us through 9 a.m., 73 degrees when we look at 8 o'clock. By noon, sunny and 88, and then a nice summer afternoon ahead, upper 80s to low 90s, 92 at 3 p.m., 91 at 6 o'clock. Wind coming from the north at about 10 miles per hour. That's going to help that humidity fall a little bit with just a few clouds at 9 p.m. and 82 degrees. Now, as we talk about the clouds, let's take a check of our clouds and radar map, and you're going to notice pretty much nothing out there here locally. There's the cold front that passed over us yesterday. That's why we have that north wind drawing down into our area today. Any kind of dense cloud cover and storm staying to the west of us, closer to that stationary boundary, and it'll be that way for tomorrow as well. So looking at futurecast, really nice weather during the morning time and really staying that way for your Monday. I mean, just a stray cloud here and there, that's it. It'll be beautiful outside for your Monday. A few clouds overnight, and as we look ahead to Tuesday, more of the same with a mostly sunny sky, getting us some additional clouds that push in kind of Chattanooga and westward, but I think any kind of rainfall will stay to the west of us, so not having to worry about any rain for your Tuesday either. We'll begin to see those rain chances return on Wednesday, so still pretty quiet in the morning time, but notice Wednesday afternoon we start to get a little bit of that green and yellow showing up on the screen here in our local area. That's that isolated shower and storm chance. Now, once we get past Wednesday, I'm going to take take you to Thursday, and those rain chances, remember, go up slightly with some scattered shower and storm activity for your Thursday. And you can see that on Futurecast here with some of that green, even some of those red colors indicating some heavier pockets of rainfall. And that's going to also keep our temperatures a little bit lower. So kind of focusing on today and tomorrow, the last day of July, first day of August, really nice weather. You're going to get a lot of sunshine. Temperatures pretty close to what is normal for this time of year as we wrap up one month and head into the other. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, rain chances start to go up a little bit. High temperatures go down slightly in the 80s. And then for your weekend, it'll be hot again with highs in the low 90s.
Rubber ducks for the Mix 104.1 Great Cleveland Duck Race, presented by Don Ledford Automotive Center. And the duck race will be on a Saturday for the very first time, Bridget.
That's right. Saturday, August 12th from 10 to 3 at Greenway Park. So make plans to join us. And then if you'd like to win some great prizes that day, you need a duck in the race. So you can call or text us right now, 614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line or text us on the Sell with Darren text line, Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Again, our number is 614-6499. Call or text right now to win your rubber duck for this year's Great Cleveland Duck Race.
Also, it's a Saturday, folks, for the first time. And as we mentioned this morning, we had Scottie Mayfield of Mayfield Dairy earlier. Of course, if you missed it, you'll be able to go back and watch the interview, mixtv.tv, celebrating 100 years of Mayfield ice cream. July is National Ice Cream Month, so we got Scottie in the final day of July. But at any rate, Mayfield Dairy, because of their just unbelievably busy schedule, and the fact we moved the duck race to a Saturday, they're going to be there. Normally they're there, we've done it Friday nights all these years, but they'll be with us from 11 until 1. Normally they're there the whole time. This year they can't be. So if you want that free Mayfield ice cream, you need to be at the duck race this year from 11 until 1. The event is from 10 until 3 o'clock. All the details are on our website about our 2023 Mix 104.1 Great Cleveland Duck Race, presented by Don Ledford Automotive Center, on our website, mymix1041.com, or on the Mix 104.1 app. Got a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list for the final time this morning.
Okay, happy birthday to Melissa Woody over at the Cleveland Bradley County Chamber of Commerce. Also, Pastor Brian Shaw is celebrating his birthday today, music pastor at Mount Olive. Abby Sears is celebrating a birthday today as well. That is from her family. Chris Ware also having a birthday today. Richard Jackson celebrating as well. He's a school counselor at Walker Valley High School. Misty Allen with State Farm celebrating her birthday today. My friend Wanda Pico also having a birthday. Harvey Thomas Haggard is 77 today. James Herman Collins is 22 today. That is from Dad, Mom, and Caitlin Jewell. Kylie Lawson is 5 years old today, headed to kindergarten at Michigan Avenue. Beecher and Lola Hunter, they are celebrating their wedding anniversary today. And then Ryan Lowe is also celebrating as well. Birthday wish says he's a great dad, husband, and son. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the Volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the Sell with Darren text line, Darren Miller, eXp Realty. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 104.1 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true.
What?
You can call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Why would anyone call Jamie Kyle unless he was giving them money? Why in the world would he has bothered me so much lately. It's unbelievable. I'm moderating this conversation with the local football coaches for him tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And I regret ever accepting it because he won't leave me alone. He's got so many ideas. God, how has Kelly stayed married to him all that? Maybe they're not. I don't know.
Ideas are good.
Not his. I tell you, if I did half the ideas he wants me to do tomorrow at the Rotary Club with the football coaches, he'd have to leave town, and so would I. So I'm saving him a lot of embarrassment, but he'll take care of that himself. It is a couple of minutes before 9 a.m. Mix 104.1. I tell you what, thank you, Larry Gurney. Oh yeah, Health and Fitness. Larry says, Steve, let's give away some free weeks at Oh yeah Health and Fitness to those people who win their ducks. We're going to do that. Put another 5 minutes on the clock, Bridget. I know you wanted to cut it off at 9. I know you're very by the book. But let's give them another 5 minutes until 9:05 Eastern Time. 9:05. You want a free week at Oh Yeah Health and Fitness plus your duck. Call or text us right now until 9:05 at 423-614-6499. This portion of Mixed Morning sponsored by George Gray Allstate Insurance. And Bridget, what a week we had last week with George Gray and Allstate Insurance. Kayla Caldwell of Blythe Bauer Elementary was the winner of our Mix 1041 Back to School Teacher Give Back. What a week we had last week.
Yes, that was great. We had so many great teachers nominated, and yeah, congratulations to Kayla. She wins that huge prize package.
Had over 1,000 entries in the contest last week. George Gray, Allstate Insurance was we made this part of Mix 30 years of Mix 1041. And so at any rate, Kayla won, but then the person who nominated Kayla, which, why would I have that person's name? Well, that'd be asking way too much. So anyway, I think it was a lady. She won lady. That's Jerry Lewis. She won She won 4 tickets to Dollywood. You know who's having a birthday today? Speaking of Jerry Lewis, lady who's having a birthday?
Who?
Gary Lewis.
Really?
His son Gary's 78 today. Gary Lewis and the Playboys.
Okay.
This diamond ring doesn't dun, 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 dun. Look it up. Dun, dun,
All right.
ba-da-dee-dee-dee.
We'll look that up.
He always played on the telethon for Dad. Okay. What are we doing here? Is that it?
Yep.
We done?
Yep.
All right, I'm Dex. I'm done. Now this from George Gray. When it comes to protect...
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.